Hello and welcome to our video. My name is John Watts. I'm a consumer protection attorney in Alabama. And we'll talk today about when you sue a debt collector in federal court for violating, for example, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Why is it true that generally they will settle? We might say, well, that's surprising to me. It seems like if they're going to break the law of the FDCPA, they would just continue to fight and be obstinate and aggressive and all that type of stuff. And sometimes they do. And that can be really dangerous for them. Usually, though, they get to the reasonable part and try and settle these cases. And we want to talk about why is that. Well, first reason is because they've been caught. If they really did something wrong and you sued them in federal court, they have to say in their own mind, okay, we got caught on that one. Well, what does that mean? Well, number two, they can owe you damages. They may have to pay you what are called statutory damages, mental anguish damages, economic damages. So this can be very, very expensive for them. Maybe this caused you a great deal of stress and upset, and they may have to pay you for that. Maybe it cost you your job. They kept calling you at work. You said, do not call me at work. They kept calling you at work. You lost your job, and now you can't find another job. Well, what's that difference in money that you're making? That can be damages. So that can be very expensive to them. So they know they've been caught. They may have to pay you damages. They have to pay their own attorneys. Usually their attorneys are working for about $200 to $250 an hour. And so if they go, you know what, we're going to fight. Well, they got to write out checks to their attorneys. Now, sometimes they have insurance involved, so the insurance company is doing this. But still, it's expensive. And then if we're successful, so they know they've been caught, and so let's say we beat them at trial. They know they've been caught. They got to pay you damages. They got to pay their attorney. They have to pay us. The federal judge has the right, and typically will, require them to pay us. So we add up all of our hours, and our current hourly rate's $400 an hour. So think about, they've been caught, pay you damages, pay their attorneys, they got to pay us. And then the last thing is there's a judgment against them. That can have consequences with licensing agencies that they have to go to in various states. It can have consequences for their insurance. So a lot of bad things happen to them when they've been sued after they've been caught breaking the law. So that tends to motivate them to say, you know what, let's at least talk. Let's see if we can work it out. Now, on our side of it, we need to be reasonable. They need to be reasonable. If everybody's reasonable, case gets settled. If somebody's not reasonable, then normally the case is not settled. And then the danger for them is we go to trial, we get a verdict, they've already had to pay their attorneys, and now they got to pay us, they got to pay you damages, and then there can be other consequences to it as well. So typically when we catch them and we sue them and they get the lawsuit, they go, and they get the notes and they listen to the recordings. Now they tend to accidentally lose the recordings after they listen to them. But they listen to them, they say, wow, we're caught on this. Then that makes them want to sit down and say, how do we work this out? How big is the check we need to write out? Or what do we need to do with the money and with the credit reporting? Or whatever the situation may be. So if you're dealing with an abusive debt collector, you're thinking, maybe I should sue, maybe I should not sue. Is it worth it? Will they really settle? Give us a call. We'll be glad to walk you through those options. 205-879-2447 or alabamaconsumer.com, and you can contact us there. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you. If you would like more videos like this, just feel free to subscribe. Should be a kind of a red button that you can click on to subscribe. And we will look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.